figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Sky Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. And with all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch to first. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting second, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Next for Seattle, Malik Smith, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Smith has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. He's set. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw is in time as Grandal gets his man.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Daniel Vogelback, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Well, down to 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ball 1. Henniger on second. Vogelback on at first with 2 down. Fouled off. One and one. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Marco Gonzalez gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
The count is 1-2.
And he got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. In his career, Rendon comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. In there, and it's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah. 0-1 the count.
The 0-1 offering. Two down, runners at first and second. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. Pause and the 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, and he'll step on first for the out. This side is retired. In now the Mariners DH, Patrick Wisdom. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. And the pitch. Wisdom, a former Ranger who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Striding in, J.P. Crawford, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up. Rendon calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Pitch is popped up. Vogelback is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting seven, the second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting in, the shortstop,
Settling in now, Bo Bichette. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
1-1.
The count 1-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Austin Nola, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Nola, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Puig on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
the batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 2-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 2-2. This pitch is popped up. Rendon in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1-2-3 go the Mariners. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now batting, Mitch Haniger. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Dan Vogelbach is next. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Too high. 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And that misses 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding forward now is the DH, Patrick Wisdom. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
and things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Bases are loaded here with one away, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Stepping into the box, Tom Murphy. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 offering. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. The pause and the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third, and he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mariners are on top, 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Rendon, a former member of the Washington Nationals, who became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The catcher, get money. Run ball.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The bat, the designated hitter, Mike.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Right side. Gordon is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Austin Nola. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, number 23, Austin Nola.
First offering on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
And that's in there. 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. Runs up and gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
So here's Malik Smith, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Liner towards second, but an Atom Bull right to him for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2. 0-2 home. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bichette.
Digging in now, Bichette. First pitch on its way. Comes set and the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Murphy gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Haniger. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Softly hit here to the left side. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The first baseman.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ripped to second base. There is La Stella. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. 2 gone now in the Mariners 6th. And into bat next, the third baseman Kyle Seager. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Now the 0-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Mookie Betts, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now back, left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Standing in, Yasiel Puig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 out, nobody on. Lined into left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now a throw over and the runner back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the throw in gets away from him.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The set and the 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gordon is there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, all even at 1 apiece. Kevin Ginkel will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Seventh inning ready to roll. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Wisdom. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now the pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded by Rendon. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
One away for Seattle now in inning number 7, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Tom Murphy.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Austin Nola.
Now at the plate, Austin Nola. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty, 2-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Here's the 2-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
First offering on its way.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Bichette is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Mariners leave a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. In now, Josh Bell. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy La.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
One out, nobody on. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
A bouncer to the left side. Seager has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Bo Bichette. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The 0-1 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Haniger. And the inning is over. Trey Wingener has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Malik Smith the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Late square, and this is popped up. Grandal able to look this one in, and that's your first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Warming up now in the pen is Pat Venditti, the man famous for his ability to work both right and left-handed. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Daniel Vogelbach. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Mariners are down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Brendan Brennan is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Brandon Brennan.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And there's ball 2 now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball just missed above the zone. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
At the plate now, Mookie Betts. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Henniger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
So striding forward now, Yasiel Puig is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. The 1-1, and he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Anthony Rendon would be next. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So digging in now, Anthony Rendon. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week. Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch. Down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Ready on 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. New inning set to get underway. Into the box, Kyle Seager. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ball 1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Betts giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 22.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So stepping in, J.P. Crawford, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to third. Rendon is there. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score remains tied 1-1. Taylor Gilbo enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Number 45, Taylor Gilbo.
Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side, and it's a base hit. So there you go, the potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
In now, Josh Bell, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. The 0-1.
1-1.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Into the box now, Bo Bichette, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Takes this the other way to right. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And the winning run is across to score.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fella you see on your screen. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Sky Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Trey Wingener claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.